Gaming keyboards nowadays are all about that RGB, but since everyone and their mom has an RGB keyboard, it's getting kind of difficult to set yourself apart. Let's face it, a rainbow wave is so 2016. This is 2017, and I think it's time we modded our own badass gaming keyboard. Oh, and there's a giveaway in this video too, so stick around till the end for all the details on that. The first step to modding a keyboard is obviously getting your hands on a keyboard. We decided to go with the latest version of a tried and true classic, the Razer Blackwidow Chroma V2. For some of our younger viewers out there, the original Blackwidow was one of the first mechanical gaming keyboards to really become popular all the way back in 2010. Before that, rubber dome keys were the standard for gaming. And yes, we know things like the IBM Model M have been around since 1984, but we're talking gaming keyboards specifically, and nothing spread through the PC community quite as fast as the original Blackwidow. Fast forward to 2017 and let's take a look at what's changed in the latest version here. The most obvious difference is the new palm rest. In the past, not a single iteration of this keyboard ever came out with one, and now that they've decided to add it, I think it was worth the wait. First of all, it simply snaps on and off using magnets and not plastic flimsy clips. And second of all, it's padded with a super soft foam and covered in a leatherette surface that's pretty water resistant. Or, sweat. Rounding out the surface changes are the new audio pass-through and status screen. The previous version had dedicated audio and microphone jacks, while the V2 has a single 4-pole port for both. And now you get the fancy status display from the Blackwidow Ultimate instead of the semi-transparent panel. But the biggest change is hidden underneath. The Blackwidow Chroma V2 is now available with an all-new switch, Razer Yellows. With a 1.2mm actuation point and 45 grams of actuation force, these ultra-fast switches have a linear feel that's reminiscent of the new Cherry MX Speed Silver switches. They're even rated with a lifespan of 80 million keystrokes, over 30 million more than Cherry. But we couldn't find any volunteers to test this out, so we'll just have to take their word on that. If you're not a fan of a linear switch, it still comes in a green and orange switch as well. Both switches offer a tactile bump where the green switch clicks while the orange does not. And for the keen viewers out there, yes, you've probably noticed the new font. It's much easier to read now and overall gives the keyboard a bit more of sophistication and class. That's right. I used class and Razer in the same review. And before you go all, oh, shots fired, you have to admit that most people don't consider a gaming keyboard classy. You probably think of shiny plastic and lots of random sharp edges everywhere and bright colors, but with a solid color backlight or no backlighting at all and the new font, this keyboard could give a DOS keyboard a run for its money. You could use it in an office and it might not look out of place at all. The outer shell has a very smooth and matte surface that's less rubbery feeling than the old model and resists fingerprints a little bit better. Overall, it's a great keyboard that a lot of people will still want, and that's our problem. We want something unique that no one else has. So when we were shooting B-roll, we came up with an idea. Just imagine a nice dark mahogany wrap. To do the mod, we first had to take apart the whole keyboard to separate the housing from everything else. It's a pretty straightforward process, and there's even an iFixit guide that we'll link down below. After removing a few screws and carefully unclipping the edges, the front comes off and we can apply our new vinyl wrap. After some careful cutting, stretching, and heating up, we're left with something that would fit right into Hugh Hefner's library. And to top it off, the Blackwidow V2 actually came with a new preset fire pattern. You'll have to supply your own scotch and pipe though. How nice is that? And if that's not to your taste, don't worry. Everyone wants skins. Skins win, right? So we tried something else. Take a look at Counter-Strike skins. No one uses stock wooden skins anymore. Everyone wants bright, flashy, in-your-face graphics. So let's do the same thing to this, except we don't have a vinyl printing machine and we're trying to avoid a lawsuit, so we went with a sticker bomb pattern instead. And thanks to the magic of editing, here's our finished product. Pair it up with some custom color lighting profiles and boom, you'll have the coolest keyboard next time you show up at a LAN party. And guess what? The best part, we're giving you a chance to win your very own Razer Blackwidow Chroma V2. You can choose between our custom modded one here with all the stickers and the Razer green switches, or a brand new unmodded keyboard with your choice of green, orange, or the new yellow switches. To enter, all you have to do is click up here right in the corner of the little eye or in the link down below. And once you're there, all you have to do is submit an image of your current keyboard. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be a mechanical keyboard. It could be a phone keyboard. It could be laptop keyboard, anything. You're using something. Take a picture, send it to us, and then on next week's NetLinked, we'll pick out 5 of the top pictures there, and then we'll have you guys vote to pick the winner of the keyboard. So make sure you watch NetLinked next week. Again, submit your keyboard, make it funny, make it cool, make it unique, something that'll catch our eyes as long as it's your keyboard. So good luck. And a big thank you to Razer for supplying us with the prize. All right, that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Click over here for previous videos and check us out on Twitter right over here. But as always, like the video if you liked it, comment down below for fans with benefits, and subscribe for more videos like this from NCIX. No, I'm just gonna, I'll wait.